Hello there, and welcome to 6DOF Reviews. If you've been following the news, Batman got released a little bit prematurely, so it's out there for release. If you've got a Quest for ES, you already own it. You can download it and play it. If you don't have a Quest for ES, you can buy it online. You can buy it from a Metastore. It's around, I think it's $49.99, so it's around $50. I've played the game now for about an hour, so I'm going to give you some quick first impressions of the game, and then I'm going to let the gameplay roll, and you can watch, if you like, the first hour of Batman Arkham Shadow. So, off the bat, let me tell you straight away that graphically speaking, this is a very impressive game, probably the best game graphically I've seen on a Quest 3 or on any Quest, to be honest. The graphics are great, very atmospheric, good textures, good detail, very good art direction, very good set design. It feels very good. It's got the feel of the Arkham games. I've definitely got to give it that when it comes to the graphics. Now, when it comes to performance, right when you start the game, there's an option to set I think it's called dynamic graphics or dynamic resolution, so that it can change the resolution on the fly in order to maintain the frame rate so that you don't get any hiccups. Now, I did set this to on during this gameplay, and most of the time the game runs very smoothly. However, you will notice at some point, but again, this could be partly due to the fact that I'm also recording at the same time, you will notice some stutters in the frame rate. It didn't happen a lot. It happened infrequently, but it did happen a few times. But again, the caveat is that could be due to the recording, which of course uses up some processing power while you're doing that. Now, when it comes to the voice acting and the sound, all of that stuff is top-notch, not top-notch. Camouflage do not disappoint. I have to give them credit for that. The music is great so far. The voice acting is great. Batman sounds like Batman. Jim Gordon sounds great. The sound of the game is really quite great. Now, the big thing, of course, that everybody's going to be excited to learn about, especially if you've played the old Arkham Pancake games, is the combat. Now, the combat is really good. However, and it's quite exhilarating. It takes some effort because you're punching and turning and punching and doing counters and doing these sequences of quick punches to take somebody down. Sometimes you're using one arm, sometimes you're hitting straight, sometimes you're doing a swing. But here's where things are really quite different from the original Arkham games in a way that I did not necessarily expect, which is the Arkham games. One of the great things about them was the free-flowing combat. You could basically handle the combat any way you wanted. And this isn't quite what's happening here. Yes, you can choose, when you're in a group, when there's a group of thugs that you're attacking or criminals, and you can choose which one you're going to attack. You basically look in their direction. You make a fist. They're highlighted. You swing your fist, and you sort of dash towards them and you start punching them. But where it differs from the Arkham series is that it's controlled flow, in the sense that once you've dashed to an enemy and hit him the first punch, the game will then prompt you to either swing left or swing right or punch straight with a circle. It'll either show you arrows to swing or it'll show you a circle to punch. Sometimes it'll show you 3 circles. The biggest one, you have to hit that first, and then the other one, and then the smallest one. So you have to do that in pak, 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 in sequence. And then sometimes the game will prompt you to use both hands to, knock him down or to bring him up and stuff like that. So there's that to take into consideration. It's not exactly the free-flowing combat that we're used to getting in the Arkham games. Having said that, yes, it loses out on the free-flowing combat that the Arkham games originally had, but I'm not saying it's bad. It's exhilarating. It uses up energy. I worked up a sweat playing this during the combat sequences. It just isn't exactly the same as the Arkham free-flowing combat, so you should know that going in, I suppose. Now, in terms of bugs, I ran into a couple of bugs. Well, actually, one of them turned out not to be a bug, so ignore that. But I did run into a bug where there was this, well, two bugs really, but basically around the Batarang. There was this rope that was holding a door to like something else, and I was trying to. The game told you to, cut it with a Batarang. So I pull out the Batarang and I sort of put it on the rope, and I'm trying to. And the game is asking me to push it down to cut the rope, and I could not, for the life of me, get that to work. It just didn't work. I had the Batarang out. I had it on the rope. The game is prompting me to push down. It keeps showing me a push down animation for the Batarang. And no matter how I tried, my arm was not moving downwards. It was not cutting the rope. I failed to do that entirely. Luckily, it wasn't a game-breaking bug because I found another way around to the same location that I needed to get to. You do have a map that you can pull out. There are different routes, I suppose, to get to different areas. So I managed to work my way around that. But yes, there was a bug. Now, otherwise, the thing is, yeah, the other bug sort of is that after that happened, so I'm associating it with the same thing. I'm guessing the first bug sort of led to, the existence of the second one, is that the Batarang then got stuck every time afterwards for the next, you'll watch a footage for the next like 20 minutes or so. Every time I try to pull out, until I restarted the game actually, and every time I try to reach for a Batarang, it sort of gets stuck near my chest and my arm stops moving. I can still look at things, target it, and let go of the grip button to throw it, but the animation just didn't match what was happening at all in any way whatsoever. So we've got really good graphics, we've got pretty good combat, really good combat in terms of, if you look at it as its own thing, the combat is really good. And like I said, you'll work up a sweat. There's a lot of punching, but it feels like sort of like high adrenaline quick time events, in the sense that you do have to just follow the prompts to some extent. You choose which enemy you're attacking, but once you do that, you're sort of following the prompts to take them down. So that is, yeah, it might be a disappointment for some. It's not the free-flowing combat that we got from Arkham games. So, again, I know I've repeated that, but there you go. Now, when it comes to detective mode, it works. It's very reminiscent of the original Arkham games. The detective mode is great. It works really well. You can do perch takedowns. You can swing from perch to perch, as you're used to in the Arkham games, doing takedowns, doing glide kicks, sneaking up on enemies. You can strangle them from behind, well, not to kill them, but, choke them enough for them to lose consciousness. You can do takedowns, stealth takedowns. All that works well. You've got your smoke bombs, you've got, you gain experience, and you've got a skill set tree. A lot of the trees unlocked right off the bat. So I don't know if that's going to continue. Like, I don't know if they just unlock a lot of the skill set and that's how you play the rest of the game with a whole bunch of the skill set already unlocked. I'm guessing that's the case because the skill set is basically like, the basic skill set that you get is basically what makes Batman. So initially when I first saw that a lot of the skill set was unlocked, I was thinking maybe there's going to be maybe this is a flash forward and then the game is going to flash back and you're going to start, with a more primitive sort of skill set before you build back up again, like some games sometimes do. But I'm not sure that's the case in this one. So good detective mode. You have something kind of like the Riddler trophies that you had in the Arkham games, which in this case are like little rat king statues that you can find and that you're supposed to break. So you go off the game's path a little bit, you'll find a locked room somewhere, you'll find something to do, and you'll end up being rewarded with a little statue that you can then break as part of an achievement thing. So overall impressions are very good. Camouflage are a great studio. They did a great job with Iron Man VR. We rated it quite highly. I can't remember what Pete scored it. Maybe it was like an 8.5 or a 9. I'm not sure. But Camouflage know what they're doing. Meta Studios knew what they were doing when they put got Camouflage on board. And Batman is a good testament to that. Yes, there are, like I said, a couple of bugs but I noticed slight drops in the frame rate here and there. But again, that could be due to the recording. But overall, it's a great package. And maybe the only real thing that isn't quite what I expected is, again, the lack of true free-flowing combat. But otherwise, it is a great game from what I've experienced so far. In terms of the length of the campaign, sorry, I was going to forget that. In terms of the length of the campaign, now I played for an hour, and if you notice at the end of this footage, you'll find that that when I look at the save game that I have so far, it basically says that I've completed about 8%. Now I'm playing on difficult level, so my impression is that it's probably like an 8-hour game. If I've played for an hour and it's 8%, then maybe it's a 8 or 10-hour game. Maybe if you're playing it on hard, I'm sure it'll be maybe less if you're playing it on easy or normal. So maybe it'll be I don't know, 6 hours or something. If you're 6 to 7 hours if you're playing it on easy or normal. But in the in difficult mode, it looks like it'll take around maybe 8 hours or so. Plus or minus, I suppose. And you do have Predator challenges, but I saw 3 levels of those, so I don't know if more get unlocked later on. But actually, well, I saw 3 of them, and they were, like, I think one of them was unlocked and the other 2 was not. And so you have Predator challenges, and you have combat challenges, like you had in the original games. So that's cool to have, and I'm sure some people are going to be chasing leaderboards for that. But yeah, there you go. It's a great game. You can watch the footage for yourself and see how it goes. You'll catch a couple of places where I encountered a bug, and there's one place that I initially thought was a bug because there was this room that I couldn't get out of until I realized it wasn't a bug at all. I was trying to open a door and it wouldn't open, and I thought it was a bug, but it turned out that I was supposed to look up. And there's where I found my exit. So you'll see me being really stupid for a few minutes down the line at about the maybe 40-minute spot or so. But anyway, I hope you enjoy this footage. If you're excited about Batman, let us know in the comments. Let me know how you feel about the fact that the combat isn't quite the free-flowing combat that we got in the Arkham games. And if you like this video, give us a like, give us a subscribe. We cover a lot of Quest content all the time. We make occasional exceptions and take a peek at PSVR 2 or PC VR games. But generally, we're Quest-focused, and you'll find that we review games to the best of our abilities. And we try to keep it as straight as possible. So we did notice that around 50% of our viewers, or maybe sometimes 60%, are not subscribed. So why not? Why not? Do you want the Batman to chase you down and knock you out? I don't know. Maybe you do. But anyway, have a wonderful day. Always be yourself. So you can be Batman, of course. I'm kidding. Be yourself. And have a great day. Bye-bye.
Emergency release. I need to be higher to glide across.
Gotham's civil engineers thank you for their job security. How come we got no heads up about the bat?
Don't exactly work together.
Ain't they on the same side?
Gordon and the Bat, maybe. Everyone else? Hell no.
Found you.
this hurts. Bad. You're lying face down in the gutter.
I'm gonna give Batman 5 more minutes to show.
Nah. What the hell? He's here! You're lying face down in the gutter. Let those wings make you one of us! Tell me if this hurts. Conflict is my compass. Love is the rat king. Time to take out the trash.
We are rats. We come from nothing, have nothing, so we fear nothing.
I can survey the room.
The police, on the other hand, have everything to fear, as they have so much to lose. Gotham's war chest is a trough. He's greedy. The black man. The rat with wings.
Free me from this cage!
A cop with a cape.
Our king demands the bad guys tonight! You're finished, Batman! Be you pig or be you bat? Tonight you
We
die by the rat!
commune.
The rat or Gotham! Conflict is my compass.
Bleed the body of the man.
Tell me if this hurts. We'll clip those wings and make you one of us! The rat or Gotham! Time to take out the trash. The rat king's vengeance! The king demands... The god. Go for your hands! The king truth will defeat you!
By attacking those who have nothing, you accomplish nothing. You punch down. We rise up.
Thanks, Batman. Arrested 2 other guys further down. Good officers.
What are their names?
Pettit and Marks. Can't miss them. Pettit has enough attitude for all the rats combined.
I'll find them.
these guys. We go find the rest.
The Rat King's signal is strong enough to reach down here.
All manner of refuse runs through Gotham sewers. I'll triangulate the source.
Johnny's got the cops one level up. Hope he shoots the loudmouth first. On your toes! Trouble coming!
Ropes with him again.
On your feet!
The bat is blind! The Rat King sees all! Change the man to the bat's head! You're finished, Batman! The bat is blind! The Rat King sees all!
Conflict is my compass.
Rats don't surrender! We don't need to fight back! Free me from this cage! Time to take out the trash! Finished, Batman!
Conflict is my compass.
You'll pay for your sin! Be you king or be you back! Tonight you die time to take out the trash! The bat is blind! The Rat King sees all! Get ready for retribution! I live to die! With black eyes, you will see! Oh!
I need to find those hostages. I need to use detective vision here. If I follow the cables highlighted in detective vision to the source, I can open the gate. Then I can rescue those hostages.
Get out of here anyway. Johnny took the ropes with him again? Johnny's got the cops one level up. Hope he shoots his loudmouth first. On your toes! Trouble's coming!
Like you didn't have to kill Marcus!
That wasn't me.
Who ordered you to do it? Orders from your king? I told you that wasn't me, man! You were another rat! What's the deal? Thanks. But you're still going down free!
Stay down.
Didn't get your last message. Please respond.
Whoever's hearing this, they're everywhere. They trashed the Bowery, still looting, streets are lost. I'm pulling out. Cruiser's out, leaving on foot.
I have to get to the Bowery, now.
These plans for the old Gotham sewers show a path that leads... well, it doesn't say. But it's up.
Looks like the rats have made a shortcut. Burrowed through the vault.
The MO matches other hits across the city.
I'm joined by DA Harvey Dent, taking a moment away from his fundraiser planning for crime prevention. District Attorney Dent.
This must be how they're funding their cult.
Yes, Harvey.
Mr. Dent, in recent days, we've seen escalating violence across Gotham being committed by a terrorist group calling themselves the Rats. With tonight's July 4th celebrations already dampened by this evolving situation, and the people of Gotham still on the back foot from the events of last Christmas,
I have to stop this.
Gordon seems to agree.
The bat signal. I'll deal with any looters on my way.
Hey, get out here! It's the Bat! Get ready for retribution! The Bat is flying! We are the Rat King's vengeance! With black eyes, you will see... I live to die! Tell me if this hurts. Bat! Fly away! You'll pay for your shit! Rats don't surrender! We are reborn! Fight back! Free me from this cage! The Bat is gone! The Rat King sees all! Time to take out... With black eyes, you will see! You're dying face down in the gutter! Get ready for retribution! Tell me if this hurts. Bad! The King's troops want to beat you! Be you pig or rat! Tonight you die by hand of rat! The Bat's head! Owner's down. Can't stand your ground if you ain't standing. Secure the street. Guns are going to the roof. Nothing but the best for the pigsty. Make sure no one bothers our guys.
They're covering the gun store entrance. The grates will take me around their line of sight. I'll use detective vision to find a way around the gate. No one's watching their backs.
Find us!
Conflict is my comfort.
Call Gordon. GCPD needs to get these guns off the street, and the owner needs medical attention. I'm going in.
Your safety's on. Your hand's shaking?
Shut up! I heard fighting outside!
Secure the store.
This 4th of July celebrates the rebirth of the American Idol.
teeth on. You handshaking?
Shut up! I heard fighting outside!
Shut up and focus!
They're armed. I need to be smart about this.
I heard something! Let's bring it back! Grab this, Batman! Knew I heard something! Let's bring it back!
I'll take them apart one by one.
It's approaching back!
above!
Fourth of July celebrates the rebirth of the American fighting spirit.
Where'd it go? I'll find you, Batman! What the?
Activity on the roof. 3 descending by elevator.
Good. 3 more guns off the street. I'll find a position up above and get the drop on them.
In Gotham City, 50% of deaths are
Where's
due
the next
to
pallet?
gun-related injuries.
Jackasses.
At Just Bill Guns, we think we can get that up to at least 75.
I go this way, you check over there. This is not good. Definitely not good.
Don't be fooled by falling crime rates. Anyone who says they have enough ammo is probably a filthy.
Rejoice! For in death we are all rats.
Where's the next pallet? Jackasses. Look, up there! That hides again! He's on it! Where the hell did he go? I think he's hurt. This. Don't stand there. Do something.
BCPD is on their way. It seems your effort has told.
The rats on the roof are targeting police precincts. I have to get to Gordon.
The elevator awaits.
This 4th of July, celebrate the rebirth of the American fighting spirit.
I'll take the elevator to the roof and stop the rats from moving more guns. Jammed.
Well past the service stage. It could be you tripped an emergency lockdown.
Where's manual override?
On this model, directly above you.
I'm near Gordon's office. Tell him to get inside.
He is away from his desk.
Probably stepped out for a smoke.
A novel way for tobacco to kill you.
Tell me if this is bad. Conflict is my compass.
The king demands the back to die. When one bat falls, another takes his. The bat is blind. The red king sees all.
You're going face down in the gutter.
The king demands the bat's head.
Eat up the trash.
Dr. Tompkins is calling in. She's quite insistent.
Bruce, can Harvey and I expect you at the courthouse tonight? We're planning for crime prevention.
I am crime prevention.
You can't punch your way through every problem that...
Give Harvey my best.
You were rather curt with the woman who raised you.
I have a city to save. Gordon.
Commissioner. For a second there, I thought you were a rat.
If I was a rat, you'd already be dead.
You know, if I squint my eyes, I can still see a Gotham worth fighting for. Even tonight. It's too hot out here. Follow me. Brand new. A whole fleet of them. Half the city's budget.
GCPD SWAT finally got the war they wanted.
Afraid so. I set up this task force office away from any precinct. It pains me to say it, but not everyone in blue can be trusted these days. The rats found out about it, of course. They call it the pigsty, and not because it's a mess, even though it is. This way.
This Rat King could be anywhere, Jim. How the hell do we find him?
We don't. He does.
I didn't realize we were getting the band back together again. It's good to see you. It's been a minute. After Falcone, I worried this would be a one-time thing. But look at us. Just like before.
This is nothing like before. Gotham is under attack. Targets are all city employees, civil servants, public officials. The attacks are getting bigger, bolder, deadlier.
That one was right outside my house. I'm fine.
We know they're well organized, but we know almost nothing about who's behind it.
Until tonight.
Batman, those cops you saved in the sewers, they recovered this.
Gotham is a house divided unequally. The cops, the courts, the clique control us. By my orders, gut the pigs in the pigsty. Move us closer to our day of wrath, so that in 1 week's time, the shaky pillars of Gotham fall. And from the charred bones of brutish pigs and bloated cats, we build a kingdom.
In 1 week's time, the shaky pillars of Gotham will fall.
Day of Wrath.
Then he leaves.
Nothing. The rats spill blood, not secrets. Their words. But if anyone could make them talk, it's you.
Just make sure to leave some scraps for the DA's office this time.
I'll find this Rat King. I'll stop this Day of Wrath.
Shh. I gotta get to the courthouse, I promised Leslie.
Tompkins.
Yeah, you know her?
Be safe out there, Harvey. And for what it's worth, happy 4th of July.
Is that today?
And, one more thing. Step outside with me. I need a smoke.
What did you want to tell me, Commissioner?
Right. Look, I don't know where the Rat King is, but I've got a hunch. I placed an officer undercover.
Where? Stay down! Are you hit?
I'm fine. Just go after that son of a bitch!
The shot came from the Beacon Hotel. There's nothing here. Gordon's in danger, and I can follow his attacker over the rooftops across from the task force office. I need to leave. Gordon's under fire. The shot came from the Beacon Hotel, not here. The shooter's trail is still fresh. I should hunt him down. There's nothing here. Gordon's in danger, and I can follow his attacker over the rooftops across from the task force office. Came from the Beacon Hotel.